Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Phantasmagoria. Before we can actually get started here, I would like to issue a trigger warning to those of you who are sensitive to the depiction of rape. I'm going to include a note, either an annotation or a note in my author's notes, possibly both, letting you know when it will be safe to click ahead to. But yeah, this chapter starts off, it may not be graphic by most standards today, but it can still be triggering depending on where you are emotionally. So I just wanted to provide that warning before we got started today.
And if you recall in the last episode, I said Dawn had gone beyond the pale. This will be about as beyond the pale as you can imagine him getting.
Yeah. Chapter 4, Friday, October 21st, 7 a.m. Oh, hello, Dawn. And I think probably what makes this all the worse is how it starts off.
Leave me alone.
Somewhat sweet, very normal for two couples, and I think that's what, like I said, makes it worse. One doesn't have to be a monster to do something horrible. Although in his case, it probably helps. Or doesn't hurt. This scene was also extremely controversial when the game first came out. It was the first time they'd ever seen anything as graphic in a video game. It was part of what made the game as notorious and well known at the time. Music changes.
And so does Dawn.
Yeah. As a side note, this was apparently one of David Holmes's least favorite scenes to have to record.
With pretty good reason.
Yeah.
But I love the little subtle touch they put in there about how he looked really confused there for a few seconds.
Like what just happened.
Yeah.
And there is a lot of subtlety here that I do like. I don't necessarily think that that scene was required, but I do like that what they did do was subtle. It wasn't brutal, it wasn't violent, or as violent as it could have been. Anyway, welcome back to those of you who decided to skip ahead. And from here on, we're going to continue exploring the house.
Although I would, there's not much reason for her not to run out the front door and leave at this point.
Yeah, oh hey. the painting is different again.
But why is the painting different?
Well, maybe Spaz is the one that's, well, clearly Spaz is painting again. And I think I was wrong about it being a daffodil. I think it's sunshine.
Sunshine? Really?
Yes?
I'm still seeing the daffodil.
Maybe.
Although it could be a catnip plant.
True. Alright.
Spaz and your absinthe-fueled binges.
And we go downstairs, and again, a nice subtle touch here is normally you can knock on the door and harass Dawn, but she won't do that right now. Not that I can blame her, but again, it's a nice touch. She's not interested in talking with him.
Common sense.
Doesn't last very long.
No.
But we go in here. And in case you missed the bright glowing object in the corner of the screen, they included a musical sting for you. Well, we have to go check out the shiny!
Like a sugar-induced ferret.
Of course. There's a shiny. Oh, it's a locket. It's pretty.
I hope it's not Dawn's.
Yes, Dawn is notorious for wearing lockets.
I found this in your room. Where did you get it?
Why, Zoltan, what do you mean?
You know exactly what I mean. Gaston gave it to you, didn't he?
No, I bought it when we were in London last month.
I'm not a fool, Marie. I've been watching. When he looks at you, you smile and blush. And he's always hovering around you backstage.
But you're wrong, Zoltan. He's just a friend, that's all.
I don't want him here tomorrow night.
But he's your prop man. He has a right to be at your party. Please, don't accuse me of this.
I don't know how to
Believe me,
defend
Zoltan.
myself against it.
I love you. Only you.
I want to believe you. I do.
I wouldn't. That wasn't a very convincing argument.
Least convincing argument I've ever heard.
And the locket disappeared. The shiny was
Yeah, it
gone.
went with the picnic basket.
Yeah, we went to go hang out in Limbo Land with the picnic basket and whatnot. Takes her a while to get over the fact that it disappeared in her hand. Although, I guess I would be just as equally confused. But, then again, I would have already left the place. And once again, I go to check the cigarette box because I can't get enough of that cigarette box.
A box.
And it still has not changed. Wonderful! So there really isn't anything else left to do in here. For now, anyway. So I decide to go downstairs. Time to go do our usual exploring the house stuffs. But...
Hey, I've been waiting for you.
I'm sorry, Harriet. I forgot all about it.
Gee, I wonder why.
Yeah, ma'am. Tell me what to do.
I'm all blurry
Well,
now.
let's see. Kitchen dishes need washing. Our bed needs to be made. Bathroom needs cleaning.
My book needs writing.
Furniture needs polishing. And
Crime news reported.
this floor needs sweeping.
I need to get out of here.
I'll get right on it. Anything else?
And this is another opportunity to also to give her the tarot cards.
I have a question, Harriet. When I was in the tower room, I saw a little building in the woods on the eastern side of the island. Do you know anything about it?
I'm all
I've
blurry
never
now.
been in those woods. The trail's washed out. Cyrus has, though. Go ask him.
Okay, I will. Thanks.
Anything else?
Yeah, one more thing. Could you please empty the wastebasket?
I keep throwing things into them.
Anything else?
And
By the way, I see you carrying around that newspaper. You want me to throw it away for you?
Please, would you?
this would be the point where if you had used it or not, it would be taken away from you.
But how does she see it?
How does Adrian hold it on her person?
She has pockets. She has, pockets of holding.
Maybe. But another round of one of our favorite activities. Time to check the fortune teller machine. Oh, hey. That music's sinister.
Yeah, that's gone beyond just shifting a chord.
And that's even beyond battery running low. That's alarming.
Keep your secrets to yourself. Trust no one.
Didn't they just tell her to make friends?
Yeah, now they're telling her to shut up.
Well, they're telling her not to trust anyone, including Harriet and Cyrus. You have no friends, Adrian. I suppose that kind of goes without saying.
Yeah. Nothing new there.
Yeah. But, continuing our exploration of the floor. Not the player piano. That's not that interesting. But of course something very near it, once again. You see how often I check this thing? Every chapter. Gotta lean in real close. And...
My God. Dawn wouldn't drink this.
well, of course not. It's Spaz that's drinking it. I mean, who else would be?
Harriet and Cyrus seem like whiskey people.
That's true. Although, come to think of it, it might be Cyrus who's getting into the absinthe and painting, everything upstairs.
You just doesn't seem like the painting type to me.
Well, she doesn't seem like the writing type to me.
Touché.
But this game says, says that. There's a kitty!
He's a kitty kitty.
He's a kitty kitty. Okay, I'm gonna stop that now.
Hey, Spaz.
Oh. And he actually clings to her.
Gotta go.
And as she untangles him, that claw is still very clearly clinging to her. But anyway, we're actually going to have to cut the video off here because we accidentally went over in the original recording. So I hope to see you next time on the next installment of Let's Play Phantasmagoria. Hope to see you then.
Take care, everyone. It's time to do.
This card in the middle is the fool. That's you.
Yeah, that's about right.
Then you're gonna have to use your wits.
She's screwed.
Completely screwed.